so today we're going to talk about solving equations with radical and rational exponents. So let's go ahead and begin. In order to solve this direct, we're going to go ahead and square both sides. So we'll get x equals 9. X equals 9. For this one, to get rid of that square, take the square root of both sides. So we get x equals, remember when you take the square root, you have to put that plus or minus. So x equals plus or minus 5. And then for this one, to get rid of something like an exponent, a rational exponent, we're going to do the same thing we did with the square root. We're going to go to the fifth, so we get x equals to the fifth, which is 64. Okay, let's go ahead and go on. So when we're solving these, we have to move everything outside the radical first to be able to solve for the x. So here we're going to divide both sides by 6. So you get the square root of x minus 4 equals 8. Then we're going to go ahead and square both sides. So you get x minus 4 equals 64. Add the 4 to both sides. So you get x equals 68. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the next one. This time we don't have anything on the outside, so we're just going to raise it to the 4th power. And you get 3x minus 5 equals, 20 into the 4th. Okay, which is 160,000. And we're going to add the 5 to both sides. 3x equals 160,000 and 5. Divided both by 3. So you get x equals 53,335. Okay. So let's try the next one. First move the 4 over to the other side. 5 square root of x plus 13 equals 50. Divide both sides by 5. Square root of x plus 13 equals 10. So again, everything that's on the outside will move over first. And after we do that, then you can square both sides. So you get x plus 13 equals 100. Subtract 13. So you get x equals 87. Okay, and this one, take it and we're going to square both sides because our bottom number in that denominator is 2. We get 2x minus 3 equals 289. Add 3 to both sides. 2x equals 292. Divide by 2. So you get x equals 146. Okay. Those are just some examples of solving. But now there can be extraneous solutions. So we're now going to take this, figure out this notion of extraneous solutions. So we're going to solve it like normal. Okay, so to get rid of this square, we're going to square both sides. So we get 4 minus x equals x minus 2 times x minus 2. Boil it out. We do x squared minus 4x plus 4. Okay, we're going to move everything to the right-hand side where that square is. We're going to subtract 4, and add x, and add x. So those all cancel. We're going to get 0 equals x squared minus 3x, and then those will cancel, so that's all we have. Remember the first rule of factoring, if you can factor out HCF, do it. And both can be take out an x. We're going to take out the x, so it's going to leave me x minus 3. So what we're going to do is set this x right here, so x equals 0. Then we can take this x minus 3 and also set it equal to 0, so x can also equal 3. So those are our two options, but we now have to check to see if we have extraneous solutions. To do that, we take the original function, which was the square root of 4 minus x, x minus 2. And we have to substitute those numbers in. So let's start with 0 first. The square root of 4 minus 0 equals 0 minus 2. So this would be the square root of 4 equals negative 2. So 2 equals negative 2. And that doesn't work. So that means that x equals 0 is an extraneous solution. Now we're going to try the other one. The square root of 4 minus 3 equals 3 minus 2. So it's the square root of 1 equals 1. So 1 equals 1. That works. So our solution is x equals 3. And we're going to go ahead and try another one. Okay. Move everything that's on the outside to the other side. So we can subtract x. We get negative square root of x minus 2 equals 4 minus x. Divide both sides by negative 1. So we get the square root of x minus 2 equals x minus 4. Okay, now we can square both sides. So we get x minus 2 equals x minus 4 times x minus 4. Okay, go ahead and do your FOIL. So we get x minus 2 equals x squared minus 8x plus 16. Move your x and your 2 to the other side. So we get 0 equals x squared minus 9x plus 18. In this case, we're going to factor. 18 and negative 9, so that's negative 3 and negative 6. So it's going to be x minus 3 and x minus 6. Set them both equal to 0. X can equal 3. Or x can equal 6. Okay? Now, we need to check to see if we can generate a solution. And you can do it one of two ways. You can start with the original function up here. Or you can take this one that you set equal to each other. That's the one that I'm going to use because it's always the easiest one. So it's the square root of x minus 2 equals x minus 4. And remember, we're going to substitute our numbers in. Okay. What's the square root of 3 minus 2 equals 3 minus 4. Instead of testing that first, so the square root of 1 equals negative 1, which is 1 equals negative 1, which that does not work. So that means that x equals 3. Is it clear anyways? Okay, then we're going to do it again. The square root, this time we're going to do 6, so it's 6 minus 2 equals 6 minus 4. So the square root of 4 equals 2. So 2 equals 2, that does work, so x equals 6 is our solution. Alright, so we got one more. Okay, move everything that's on the outside to the other side, so let's move the x and the 5. We get negative square root of 1 minus x equals negative x minus 5. Divide both sides by negative 1. We get the square root of 1 minus x equals x plus 5. Square both sides. So you get 1 minus x equals x plus 5 times x plus 5. Distribute using the FOIL. So it's 1 minus x equals x squared plus 10x plus 25. Move your 1 and your x to the other side. So you get 0 equals x squared plus 11x plus 24. The x, so 24 and 11, which is 8 and 3. So it's going to be x plus 8 and x plus 3. So they're both equal to 0. x could equal negative 8, or x could equal negative 3. And then we have to check to see if there's an extraneous solution. Again, I'm going to use the one where I set them equal to each other. Makes it a little simpler for us to work out. Right there. We use that one. The square root of 1 minus x equals x plus 5. Okay? And we're going to use our x's. So the square root of 1 minus negative 8 equals negative 8 plus 5. That's the change to a plus. So it's going to be the square root of 9 equals negative 3. So 3 equals negative 3. Not true. So that means that x equals negative 8 is continuous. Okay, then you can do the same thing with the other one. The square root of 1 minus negative 3. Negative 3 plus 5. That's going to be square root of 4 equals 2. So 2 equals 2, which works out. So x equals negative 3 is a good solution. Okay, so that's all we have for today. So go ahead and try the math things out.